Seeing you engage those trolls on that post, Jer, I've never been prouder in my life. I'm so goddamn proud of you right now. It's like watching your kid take his first steps, you know? Bang his first cheerleader, commit his first misdemeanor, get away with his first felony. I've never been prouder. God damn it. Welcome to the war. And I think it's my duty to present you with your man card finally.
Shut the fuck up.
Welcome back, motherfuckers.
See,
man.
That's exactly why I have to do so much editing on the goddamn videos, because first words out of your mouth, welcome back, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it. All right, you can go fuck yourself. All right. Why don't you stick it up your beat? Why don't you stick it up your fluffing behind? Okay, mother trucker. That goddamn captions get me every fucking time. Oh,
well, you know, I mean, there's only, you know what I've realized? There's only so many ways to creatively insinuate fucking
vulgarity. There's only so many ways to creatively insinuate vulgarity. And you know what? I'm not giving Yeti two of them this time. All right, I'm giving Bob's Country Bar a little love because Yeti just absolutely fucking refuses to engage with us. I don't know why.
They just seem to refuse to believe you exist, Tony.
Those fucking overpriced cooler having motherfuckers. I swear to God.
They're like, put the cup down. Fuck. He keeps talking about us. God damn it.
Yeah. And I know it's weird to see me, wear a Bold City Brewery hat and drink Miller, but I mean, I still got to redo the kegerator, man.
Here, this is my prediction. This is my prediction for the kegerator. You will redo the kegerator.
Yeah.
But it's going to be like next October before the wedding or the next show or something.
Oh man.
So Tony, something happened a few weeks. I wanted to go over it last week, but it just fucking, because we had so much to cover because you just gotten back from the cruise and we were a week late on the podcast.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened?
So I was talking to my daughter the other week, and she's just going, like I've told you, she's in nursing school, and she's just going off, rattling off. She's like, you're almost in your 40s. She's like, pretty soon you're gonna have to get colonoscopies, and you're gonna have to get the
oh yeah, they're definitely gonna give you the. That's definitely happening. I mean, I'm sure you get it on a daily basis now. You just hire some big black dude named Clarence. By the way, how is Clarence? Have you talked to him recently?
There are no big black dudes here, dude.
You were talking to one. You were talking to one last week. We were talking about it on the. You were sexting with Clarence.
Fuck off. But anyways, and she's just going off about shit and like how she. And I was like, I think I'm just gonna unsubscribe. If it's my time, it's my time. And she's like, absolutely not. You're going. And she's just going on and on about how she'll schedule the appointments, and if she has to, she's gonna fly down to make sure I attend them and stuff.
Your daughter has a really, really vested interest in you getting a finger in the butthole. I'm just putting that out there for everybody.
But the entire time she's just rattling on about this, I can't help but think to myself, I was just trying to have fun. I was just trying to get my willy wet. like I was not looking to be here 19 years later getting lectured about getting colonoscopies and prostate exams.
Oh my
God. That was definitely not the end goal for that night.
Dude, yeah, he was just trying to get his dick wet, man. Fucking
that was it.
It's kind of like growing up, It's kind of like growing. Like that was I was asked one time what the dumbest thing I ever wished for was, and the dumbest thing I've ever wished for was to grow up, dude. I really only wanted to say fuck and have sex. This whole working and paying bills shit was not part of the fucking deal. Like that was not told to me ahead of time. All right, that's in the fine print. That's some bullshit. All right. You really, really need to get up on your contract law, kids. All right. Fucking, especially since, like, kids actually have to know contract law because of the goddamn Scientologists. All right. The fucking Scientologists are real, guys. They made a kid sign a fucking billion-year contract for their life to Scientology at 8. They made an 8-year-old sign a billion-year contract. Do you have any idea how long a billion years is?
An 8-year-old?
An 8-year-old. Do you have any idea how long a billion years is? Right? Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions. Like fucking. That's like listening. That's like listening to one of Jer's stories. All right, that's a billion fucking years right there.
I tell you what, man, this fucking growing up thing, that was a goddamn trap. Like, because I'm just as guilty as you. I was like, I can't wait to be a grown up, and you won't be able to tell me shit, and I can go to bed whenever the hell I choose. Whenever the hell I choose.
Why did you get so unbelievably redneck there? Whenever the hell I choose, whenever I want to say, listen here, go dogs.
I don't know why I did, but I made a weird choice. All right,
it was a decision. It was a fucking decision. All right.
Oh my God, do you remember the first time your parents didn't give a shit how late you stayed up? Like I still remember it clearly, like it happened fucking yesterday. Like I was like 14, I think. I was just trying to ride it out as long as I could. Yeah. You know, I'm watching whatever my dad's watching. I'm out in the living room.
That's another thing too. That's another thing. When I was a kid, like they didn't put on kid shows. You know, it's I was in the room, but they didn't put on kid shows. Like my dad watched whatever the fuck he wanted, and I just watched whatever my dad was watching.
Yep.
All right, I will never get that about fucking Gen Z. Like somebody at work, like one of the youngins at work asked me, they said, "Do you have a man cave?" I said, yeah, I have a man cave. I call it the fucking house. Like, you know, like, this is where my fucking man cave is.
But I'll never forget. Like I'm just trying to write. I'm like maybe he'll let me stay up as long as he stays up. And so finally, it's like probably like 1:30 in the morning. Old man just gets up, walks over, hands me the remote, doesn't say shit. I was like, oh, it's happening. Yeah. All right. This is what we rehearsed for, guys. This is it. All right.
This is what we play for.
Where are the tits? Where are the tits? Where are the tits?
See, guys, a billion fucking years just went by just now. Fucking listening to Jared's
because you wouldn't shut the fuck up and stop interrupting. It would have been over so much sooner. But you always have to interject.
That's what Jared's baby mama said. It would have been over so much sooner if you weren't trying to recite what you fucking heard in porn and shit. And by the way, I'm gonna let you know right now, most of the positions in porn, that's just for the camera angle. It really doesn't do anything for the woman. I'm just letting you know from experience because my wife told me. Like, fucking, what are you doing? I saw this once.
Just slap my pussy.
Don't slap the pussy, guys. That's very aggressive. Let her slap the pussy. Like if she really wants it, she's into that kind of shit. Let her do it, because that's how you don't end up in prison.
like what the fuck are you doing? I saw it in a porn.
Yeah, you gonna slap a pussy and you gonna end up next to Harvey Weinstein. All right. Going, what are you in for? I was like, I slapped my old lady's pussy. Like, what are you in for? Oh, I diddled actresses for like 45 years.
Name's Harvey.
Yeah, name's Harvey. I'm convicted of rape.
Name's Harvey. Want to make a movie?
Polish this knob for me. Oh my God. We're already 10 minutes in. We're talking about Harvey Weinstein. Look at that shit. This podcast is just chaos. I was asked what the podcast was about the other day. Like, what do you guys talk about? I'm like, everything. Fucking everything. We don't have a set script. We just literally it's literally just a phone call where we make jokes.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty much it. Like it's a phone call. It's a phone call with headphones and a microphone and production value and shit. That's what it is.
I was so excited though yesterday when we got our first troll comments.
Oh my God, that shit was fucking hilarious. Like, I hope they're watching this right now.
I hope so too.
I hope that guy's still holding his fucking breath. Like, hold it for a while. Like, hold it until you turn blue, motherfucker. I want to see that shit. How long can you really hold your fucking breath?
Like, when I told you about the troll comment, like, Dad was the only one that was there. Yeah. You got there after there was a second one.
Yeah, there was two. There was two.
There was dose.
Yeah. Look at Jer. Look at fucking Jer's the white guy that goes into the fucking Mexican restaurant. Let me get the quesadilla and the fajitas. Can I have an order of the fajitas?
No, I'm like the guy.
Fajitas? Is it fajita?
I'm like the guy that goes into Olive Garden. Like, we're getting Italian tonight.
Yeah. Dude, Olive Garden is not fucking Italian, guys. If you think that Olive Garden is fine dining, there is something seriously wrong with you. All right? It's not real Italian unless the building is burned down twice. All right?
Like I'm the guy sitting there trying to say it like it looks on the menu. Let me get the fugazi.
Cacio e pepe. Oh, dude, I love that video. I love that video so much. You have to try this cacio e pepe. I'm taking a shit. I love that video so much.
What about Matt Bronger's? It's a spaghetti time.
I love that shit. That and what's his fucking name? The guy that ends every video with "Bon appetito, bitch." I love that video. I love that guy. That guy's fucking great. Like, I've been watching Chef Rush. Like, fucking Chef Rush is absolutely phenomenal. Like, that motherfucker makes some seriously fucking good looking food.
Oh no, I got real. I'll tell you what, Tony. I was in a few years ago when I was dating my ex. I was in New York City for Thanksgiving.
Oh, Jesus.
And like right around the corner from our hotel was one of what's his name? The cake boss's fucking.
I don't fucking know that guy.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
The only celebrity chefs I really know are Gordon Ramsay and fucking what is Alton Brown?
I don't know, but this guy was like
and the guy that hung himself. Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain.
Anyways, this guy was the cake boss. That was the name of his show and shit. And he does he's a baker. He's got like a lot of pastries and shit.
Yeah. Well, I said the guy that hung himself. Obviously, I wasn't talking about Jeffrey Epstein because he didn't kill himself.
It wasn't even a cook, man. It wasn't even a cook.
I know, but he sampled some shit. Now.
But
he was a facilitator. That's what he was.
I got so fucking excited because I was like, they better have those goddamn lobster tails they had on the show in there, and they did. And I tell you what, Tony, they were good as fuck. Those things were fucking good.
I bet they were. I'd never know.
Just delicioso.
Really with the delicioso, motherfucker. Like,
I decided to lean into it, motherfucker.
Oh, dude, you lean into it, you're gonna go through the wall, you fat ass.
A fat ass.
Fat ass. Fatas. He is a fatas.
Fatas.
Oh man. Oh, son of a bitch. There's so many things that we've discussed. Like, the troll comments were fucking great. I just couldn't fucking believe it, guys. I couldn't fucking believe somebody was that dumb. Like, I used to have a series of roasting dumbass comments, and these motherfuckers thought that I was the one to fucking, we're gonna say some dumb shit. Like, we're gonna be famous with our 17 followers.
Oh my god. So Tony comments back on one of the comments, takes a screenshot, sends it to me, and he goes, the other one's for you, buddy. I was like, fuck.
I left the other one for you.
I was like, if I don't do this, I'm never gonna hear the end of it.
Yeah. If he didn't do it, I'm just gonna call him a pussy for the rest of his life. Like, what are you, a fag?
And so I was like, all right, I guess I got to engage. So I went over there. And then Tony's next text message, I've never been so goddamn proud of you in my life.
I've never been so fucking proud of you. Oh, dude, the wife got involved. Dayton got involved.
I saw that.
Trucker tagged Keith. Like, Keith's gonna go over there and put his homo sprinkles on it. Like, it's gonna be so fucking great.
So the other night, I think I told you about this, but let's involve everybody.
I already told you this, but let's involve everybody. And then he puts in the "Did you know?" It's like,
but I was on live the other night, just chilling, having a good time, and I was wearing my my baseball hat from the Truman Library.
Yeah.
And I had my mom's thumbprint on, because that's what that is, guys. If you don't know, that is my mother's thumbprint. It's my most prized possession. Yeah. And so, anyways, this guy comes in my live, and he's like, "Well, you were Army, weren't you?" I was like, "Oh no, this is." And by the way, what a sad commentary on the educational system in America when you don't know the seal of the president.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's the seal of the president," and he's like, "Oh, okay." And then like a few minutes later, he starts chiming up again, and he's like, "Well, I mean, you're basically trying to steal valor." I was like, "Not at all."
Yeah, it's just the seal of the president, not the Army.
Yeah. He's like, "Well, you see where I'm coming from with that hat and your chain." I was like,
"No,
absolutely not. I do not."
No, you're a retard. You're a fucking. My name is Jeff. Jeff, why are you stealing valor? Yeah.
Have you ever heard me try to pretend, Tony?
No, because nobody would take. If you said I was in the Army, fucking nobody would take you seriously.
Hey, I could have been in the Army. Fuck you.
I was in the Army. Yeah, sure you are.
I talked to recruiters.
Yeah, I didn't know they made bulletproof bras. So
I didn't have tits back then. Fuck yourself. And tits came later in life.
Yeah, right? The uniforms aren't cut into a triangle, guys.
No, I went to MEPS.
Jer's body type looks like fucking like the kid from Phineas and Herb's face.
No, I did go to MEPS with the Marines, and my iron disqualified me. By the time they passed my iron, I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna go to college." And they were like, "Fuck 'em, fucking goddamn shit, fuck 'em." Like you could just see the anger in the recruiter's face. They're like, "Oh, good luck."
Jerry's got enough iron in his blood that like fucking he could never be a security guard for Magneto.
The comic book character?
Yeah, you never fucking remember that shit where they injected the security guard with iron.
I never was big into fucking X-Men.
Yeah, they injected the security guard with iron, and Magneto just pulled it out through his fucking skin.
Oh,
that shit was fucking great. It was in the movie.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was in the movie.
It's been a long fucking time since I watched the movies.
Yeah. But speaking of movies, I was watching Home Alone 2 today.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought, like, first of all, every time I watch Home Alone, I'm just like, how much is that fucking mortgage?
Dude, that is such a huge fucking house.
Like, how much? What does he fucking do for a living? God damn it! Like, I actually mapped it out. All right. So he pays the mortgage on that fucking house, right? Pays the mortgage on that house. He flew like 14 people to Paris, and then took an emergency flight from Paris back to Chicago, right?
Well, I think his brother paid for everybody to go to Paris, didn't he?
No,
I think I'm pretty sure his brother paid for it.
I don't think Frank did. I think Frank was he was always the ride along.
No, not Frank. That cheap motherfucker can't afford shit. I'm talking about the brother that lives in Paris. I believe he's the one that paid for the.
No, I think they paid for the travel. So flight to Paris, an emergency flight back to Chicago, right?
Right.
His wife gave away their whole fucking, like, everything she had on her to drive with John Candy back to Chicago. They fucking booked 14 people to Miami, right? The following year. Fucking then they booked an emergency flight from Miami to New York City, and then booked a fucking flight from New York City to Chicago. Like, that alone is fucking ridiculous money. Okay, that alone, fucking ridiculous money. Also, and we're gonna put this out there, he was not declined at the Plaza Hotel for a fucking presidential suite. Okay,
He was
like,
not.
his credit card was good for that.
And the room service.
The room service bill, which was like $967. Okay. And then they gave him a complimentary 2-story suite. But you know that shit wasn't complimentary. There's no way that they were just comping that shit. Huh?
What?
Oh, and he had, I don't know, he froze for a second. And fucking.
No, you froze.
He had so much cash, right? So much cash in an envelope that Kevin could just go around the fucking city. And not to mention the fact, too, that I'm gonna put this out there, that Kevin is fucking apparating around New York. Like, he was in New York for 3 hours, and he got to all the fucking, like, sites you wanted to see.
Yeah, I've been
He went to the top of the Empire State Building. He went to the World Trade Center Observatory deck. Fucking Duncan's Toy Chest, the Plaza Hotel, fucking everywhere. Went to Times Square. I mean, thank God New York is so small. Am I right, guys? Like,
yeah, fucking.
Fucker was just apparating around fucking New York. By the way, they're making a new one. They're talking about making a new one with Macaulay Culkin, where he's a dad.
Shut the fuck up.
It's so, dude, it's gonna be so good.
It's either gonna be so good or so terrible.
And I hope Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern come back. I really do. Like,
dude,
I hope.
I haven't seen that dude in fucking forever.
Daniel Stern?
When's the last time that motherfucker was in a movie?
Bushwhacked.
Like what? Cities? Oh, Bushwhacked.
Bushwhacked. It was the last one, I think.
Last one I remember seeing was like City Slickers 2. But you're right. Bushwhacked.
Yeah.
Bushwhacked.
And then of course, we also have another big news in the movie world. Beverly Hills Cop 4 has started filming.
Shut the fuck up.
Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Shut the fuck up.
We're getting 4, god damn it. Also, guess what else has started filming?
What?
Lethal Weapon 5.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, dude, they were waiting until everybody could get back together for it, and now everybody's back together, including that Jew-hating Mel Gibson.
They better have fucking Joe Pesci in that shit.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Pesci's not. It's not like he's not working, you know.
I haven't seen him since The Irishman.
Yeah, I mean that was recent. That was very recent. Yeah. He wasn't in a lot of movies like back to back in the old days, like let alone now.
I hadn't seen him in like 15 years before fucking The Irishman.
I want to know who's going to be in the fucking. I want to know who's going to be the bad guy in Lethal Weapon 5. It's got to be Donnie Yen. That fucker's in everything now.
Maybe Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, but like, what are they going to fucking like? What are they really going to do with Benedict Cumberbatch? What is he going to play Khan? Like, what the fuck, man?
That was like the only really. That's really the only time you really ever see him portray the villain.
Yeah, pretty much. Like he's always that British hero type.
I mean, I guess he's kind of sort of a villain in 12 Years a Slave, but not really.
He just represents the white people. Like it's not he's not the villain, it's just his race.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of race, I got into that on One Nation Under Fire yesterday. We were talking about Scientology. And,
okay. Well, that's nice. Anyways,
I got into the Nation of Islam, and I'm gonna fully take on the Nation of Islam because it's like Scientology but for blacks.
Jesus Christ, Tony! Fucking hell, man! Oh.
Yeah, the Nation of Islam is like it's like Scientology for the blacks. Like literally too. Literally, you cannot join the Nation of Islam if you're white.
Anyways,
which I think is interesting because that fucking like Islam hates fucking black people. Like fucking, they're really not fans.
So after we're done recording, I'm gonna watch something I haven't seen since last year in the fucking movie theater, and I'm so goddamn excited.
Backdoor Sluts 9.
No.
Oh.
You've been watching the clips too much.
I have been watching the clips. That's always my go-to porno is Backdoor Sluts 9.
No, I'm gonna kick off my Christmas season, Tony. I'm gonna watch Violent Night.
Nice. My old lady's actually in the fucking living room right now watching Home Alone 3.
Why?
It's a good movie. Like they really ramped up the violence in fucking Home Alone 3. Like I want to put this out there too. Like, has anybody noticed the hard right turn that Kevin McAllister took from Home Alone to Home Alone 2? Like, in the first one is just mild pranks, like inconveniences. The second one was straight up attempted murder. Like,
I don't know. That nail in the first one is pretty fucking or the fucking the torch. Torch was some shit, man.
yeah, but I mean, falling through a fucking hole, throwing bricks at him, lighting the fucking rope on fire, electrocuting him. like that was straight up attempted murder.
Yeah. Well, it was straight up self-defense.
I also love too the video that they have on YouTube where they have a doctor break down all the injuries from Home Alone and Home Alone 2 and how many Harry and Marvs you would need to complete that fucking movie series.
What?
You haven't seen that?
No, you got to send that to me, sir.
I'm sending it to you. There's a thing where they have a doctor break down all of the injuries and how they wouldn't have fucking survived it.
I mean, a brick to the head from that height, pretty much. Yeah,
it's done. 3 stories. Like, I mean, you're throwing a brick. Gravity, like, I don't have the equations in front of me, but that's fucking death. All right.
Yeah, that equals you're here no more.
Yeah, that is a compound skull fracture, motherfucker.
Especially after it picks up speed and velocity and just fucking connects with your dome piece. Fuck, it's over. It's over, bro. It's over.
But Marv was fucking indestructible. Like, Marv really got the shit into the stick because Harry really didn't get fucked with that much.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not.
Marv was the comic relief of that pair.
Harry, don't move. Marv, what are you doing? What are you doing, Marv?
I got it.
What?
How
do you like it when somebody hits you with a crowbar?
That was the sound of a tool chest falling down the stairs. Dude, I still, to this day, anytime I see like a hole, wow, what a hole.
I know. It's on one of the clips.
Yeah. Harry, are you wearing aftershave? That's not aftershave, that's kerosene. The rope is soaked in it. Who would soak a rope in kerosene?
Oh my God. And the neighbor at the end, bro, that the old man neighbor, he's the goat of the fucking Home Alone movies, all of them. Even though he was only in the one.
Oh, he snow shoveled the fuck out of those two.
Yeah, just bam.
He straight up Norman Bates'd him, right? Yeah. Fucking like, I didn't know the Home Alone was taking clips from Psycho, like.
But that old man neighbor's definitely the fucking goat of
I love
any
the fact
Home Alone.
too. I love the fact too that like the old man neighbor was the crazy fucker that sold the Fury to Arnie and Christine. Nobody remembers he was in that. That fucker is just like he's just typecast for playing like creepy motherfuckers.
But I mean, he had such a heartwarming role in Home Alone. Like, I mean, like they creeped him up in the beginning, but then they're like, no, he's all right.
Yeah, old man Marley. He's a goddamn convicted serial killer living in the suburbs for some reason, and they can't find him. Like the whole story for Home Alone just doesn't make sense. Like the whole fucking thing.
Their remains are in the salt. I'm like, what?
How the fuck? Like,
I think I noticed chunks of body in with salt.
Yeah, like kids are dumb. Like, fucking. Not to mention the fact that he scared the pizza guy with the fucking movie. Like, what fucking sound system back in those days could make you think you were getting shot at? Like, right, really?
Fuck off with your back in those days comment, Tony. Fuck right off.
Like, seriously, though. Like, fucking, you remember the fucking VCR TV setups back in those days? They sucked.
Yeah.
They were absolutely horrendous. It's not like they had surround sound, you know?
They did have surround. I mean, it wasn't like it is now.
No, it wasn't near like it is now.
No, but they had surround sound.
You could not get that kind of wattage out of a TV VCR combo. I'm putting that out there. You can't get that kind of volume.
I mean, that was a small fucking TV.
Yeah, it was a little ass TV. That was like 20 inches fucking max.
Which reminds me, my dad bought me a brand new fucking TV. I was like, what the?
You actually talked about this last week.
I did actually. I did. Yeah. I remember this.
Yeah, this was on the podcast before, and I'm actually not fucking with you this time.
Yeah, I know, because
we covered this on episode 49.
Yeah. Episode 4, brand new TV, Jerry. You done it.
No, I actually pulled that one out of my ass. That was episode 49. I remember it was episode 49 because I was like, son of a bitch, we've been at this almost a year now.
I know, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Weeks.
Well, if you hadn't missed 2 weeks, this would be episode 1, mark 1 year.
Yeah.
Fucking Tony's slowing us up.
Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on, you son of a bitch. We're going to miss a podcast next year in February.
Not if we do it early, or if we do it right when we get back.
You want me to suit up and drive from Miami to fucking I almost said from Miami to Florida. Miami to Jacksonville. And then immediately get into the podcast room. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Jesus. It's going to be a long fucking weekend.
It is going to be a long fucking weekend. We're going to be hungover and be like, oh, this is a terrible idea.
This is a horrible idea. Why would we do these? Why would we do this shit to ourselves?
Because 187 people demand it.
Yeah, right. 187 people demand it. And those 2 fucking trolls. I sincerely hope they're watching this. I really do.
I hope they're sharing the fucking look at these assholes. Look at these fucking pricks.
Yeah, look at these fucking assholes right here. Look at this stupid shit. And then they find the rest of the clips and they're like, actually, they're pretty fucking funny. One guy with the really long beard. I mean, he's always doing the retard voice and oh my God, you don't tell me. Fucking doing that shit all the time. You know, we actually don't have a clip of the Indian voice, which is fucked up.
Or maybe by design.
Yeah, we also don't have a clip of me saying the word moly.
There's got to be one out there.
No, it's not. It's not actually fucking. Well, I mean, not on our fucking podcast TikTok. Somebody's done a screen grab of me saying the word moly, and they're just sharing it to people. He's like, look, he's bringing it back.
Which reminds me, Tony, you will be very interested in, like, I have found somebody, and we're not talking or anything, but I'm very interested, and I want to get to talking.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what's his name? Not white again.
What's his name? You're cheating on Clarence?
She's Japanese. She goes by Darth Tidius.
It's a great name. It's a great name. Great fucking name.
And she is of the Japanese persuasion.
She's a slant? Fuck yeah, dude. Goddamn nips, man. That was actually a double entendre because, nips. But.
And let me tell you, for an Asian woman, I've never seen this, but stacked, boy. Fucking
she got those Japanese gazongas.
She got some big. She's got some H-bombs on her.
H-bombs. Oh, that'll fuck up Japan.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Speaking of Japan and H-bombs, I just watched fucking Oppenheimer yesterday. That shit. I finally watched Oppenheimer. Yeah, it was great.
Well, was it?
Yeah, Nolan can't fucking lose, man. That motherfucker just doesn't make bad movies.
Dude, he just hits home runs. I swear to God.
That motherfucker is just calling his shots at this point. Like, I'm convinced after watching Oppenheimer that I will actually include Christopher Nolan in discussions involving like Stanley Kubrick.
Oh fuck.
He is absolutely fucking phenomenal.
Mr. High and Mighty with your Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, the fucking dude, Stanley Kubrick.
Can I get something for you, Your Honor?
Stanley Kubrick was awesome.
I know he was. I'm not arguing. Fucking just all you got to do is point to Full Metal Jacket. Fucking case closed.
Fuck no, you can point to any of his films and it's case closed. Like fucking point to The Shining, right? A Clockwork Orange, 2001: A Space Odyssey, fucking Full Metal Jacket, Eyes Wide Shut, fucking any of them, guys.
I know.
And then, Christopher Nolan has his fucking stack too. He's got Insomnia, Inception, Batman Begins. Like, he's the only person that actually made a believable Batman. Like, not a comic book Batman. Like, the Batman's rooted in fucking reality.
Oh, that reminds me. I watched The Flash the other day.
Oh, God.
And it ends with. So it starts with Ben Affleck playing Batman. Then they go to a different dimension.
And Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, because the Flash, he fucked shit up.
Yeah, and then Clooney.
And then they end on fucking bat nips.
Yeah, they're still missing two of them.
Well, one is probably incapable.
Technically, they're missing three.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, they're missing three. We're missing Val Kilmer's Batman, but I mean, he can't exactly fucking pull off the role anymore.
No.
We're missing Adam West, which they'll never get because Adam West isn't around anymore. And they're missing Christian Bale because he demanded way too much money and would cuss out half the fucking crew.
Oh, but what he gave us was fucking glorious.
Oh, fucking yeah, Christian Bale. Christian Bale's Batman is fucking like that's. Honestly, I would argue that that's the best Batman.
Yeah, definitely. I
would argue that Bale was the best Batman.
And Keaton's it hurts me to say that because Keaton's my Batman. Not only is he my Batman, he represents fucking Montana. Like, he lives here full time.
Oh, so glad you brought up Montana because I'm blaming you, motherfucker, for everything that I've had to fucking go through for the past week. The deep dive that I've had to do into Scientology is all your goddamn fault. If it wasn't for Montana, L. Ron Hubbard would have never been born.
He was born in Nebraska, you son of a bitch.
He lived in Montana. They made sure that they fucking put that in the documentary, that L. Ron Hubbard was from Montana.
All right, he grew up in Kalispell,
that's where he wrote all his bullshit.
Which is hell and gone from me. It's like 6-7 hours up.
That's where he wrote his bullshit right there in Montana.
Yeah, but then he took it to Los Angeles where he formed the church.
That's because he didn't have enough people in Montana to form a church.
Yeah, because we're not stupid enough. We're like, he was like, us, fucking aliens. And we were like, hey, go fuck yourself.
No, Because I mean, like he's gonna be like, I'm building a church. Why would he build it in a place with fucking 4 people? This is just a waste of my goddamn time.
Anyways, all he did was live here. All right. He didn't start spewing his bullshit till fucking L.A.
No, he didn't start his religion until he got to L.A. He wrote books and shit in Montana.
Well, yeah. Fuck off. Fuck right off.
Yeah, where he fucking like came up with the basis for his religion was Montana.
Although I will say this, fucking L. Ron Hubbard, the Unabomber, we're not building a strong case for ourselves.
Yeah, you're not really building a strong case for yourselves. I think it's funny too. Like you want to, like anytime I make fun of Montana for not being like civilization or anything like that, you got to remember, guys, that fucking the Unabomber had to drive to mail his packages.
I don't even know which area he was in.
I can't fucking remember.
It
was just in the middle of fucking nowhere, which is 90% of Montana.
It's a lot of Montana. It's a lot of Montana. I drive through Lavina a lot, and you're like, this is a place? Rygate. Drive through Rygate. It takes less than a minute to drive through Rygate.
Like our most like barren land in Florida is still more like civilization than anywhere in Montana. Like backwoods Florida, right? Like where they film fucking swamp people. Like that is more civilization than anywhere in Montana.
Oh no, Billings has 100,000. 100,000 plus.
Oh, 100,000. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Hey, we're proud of that, god damn it.
Yeah, 100,000. My God in heaven, son bitch, go dogs.
And it's go Bobcats, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck.
Go dogs.
Go dogs. I'm still excited to get the Florida Georgia game into England. I'm so excited for this. We're gonna make it happen, guys.
No, you don't understand how badly we need this.
Oh my God, this will give us fucking material for years.
If the NCAA would just adhere to let us fucking have the floor.
Just one goddamn game. That's all we want. Right? You don't have to take the whole fucking league over there. We just want one game. And we'll make it fair. We'll make it fair. Right? Because we can't hold Florida, Georgia in Florida every fucking year. All right? So, Florida, Georgia will be going to London. Neither team has home field advantage.
Oh, Jesus.
I still love that one part of fucking London football is the fact that, hey, we're going to take a sport that we stole from you guys and show you how we play it. And before everything happens, we're going to make you sing a song about how we kicked your ass in a fucking war.
And we're going to charge you admission.
Yeah, that's the most violently American thing I've ever heard in my fucking life.
It's pretty fucking American.
It's pretty fucking American. We're gonna make you sing a song. We're gonna make you stand and salute the flag that successed yours.
That you were like, no.
Those goddamn inbred colonial farmers, and it's like, who won?
Oh my God! So this is what I wanted to like. I wanted to bring us into the fucking holidays, Tony, but like the hat won't fit underneath the fucking headphones.
It won't fit over top of the headphones.
And you can't get the headphones to fit over the top of it. So I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah, that is a stripper hat.
I'm aware. I know what I have here.
That is a stripper hat.
I'm aware. Where I bought it for Glitterbeards last year.
Jesus. Which, by the way, I gotta order a fuckload of that shit because, like I said before, like the fucking the last time we did the fucking Glitterbeard challenge, like I tried, and it was just a light dusting. It was like a stripper farted in my face. Like,
You have to go buy real glitter, dude. You got to go get the real fucking glitter.
yeah.
You can't be getting those glitter beard packs. They're not what they say they are.
I have learned this.
Oh, and I'm buying another secondhand MacBook. But I think this one's gonna pay off because
I try to get you one. I tried to get you a fucking 14-inch MacBook Pro because somebody was giving away one for free, and I was trying to get on it, but apparently somebody got to it first.
That would have been a
hell of a Christmas present, wouldn't it?
It would have. And I know you. You'd been like, you're welcome. Cost me a fucking arm and a leg, but you're worth it, Jer.
Yeah. Now we're square for the cruise.
You would have too, you motherfucker.
I would have. I 100% would have. And I would have made you fucking give me some more money. I'd have been like, well, we can call it even for the cruise plus like $250, $300.
We'll tell you what, you cover my taxes, we'll call it even.
Yeah. And I would have made him pay for shipping, guys. Because I'm fucking cheap. As I feel the Jewish blood.
You see, anytime I've ever sent anything to Tony, I've never charged him shipping.
Yeah. Which is weird because shipping must be really fucking expensive from Narnia.
That fucking Montana package.
It's got to go. 30. It's got to go through the fucking wardrobe. I mean, I don't understand why they charge you to ship that goddamn package. You saw the box, motherfucker. Remember how fucked up that box was?
It was like Ace Ventura himself delivered that shit.
Yeah, HDS coming through.
Got a package, people.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm surprised we have not gotten a third Ace Ventura. And those fucking straight to video son of Ace Ventura, that shit don't fucking count.
No. We need a real Jim Carrey Ace Ventura.
We do.
They're bringing back Home Alone. They're bringing back Lethal Weapon. They're bringing back Beverly Hills Cop. They need to bring back Ace Ventura. God damn it.
They do. And I know I've talked about it before, but we need our fucking Kiss and DMX biopics. Fucking sprinkle some Metallica in there.
No, we need. No, you already have the Metallica biopic. It's called Some Kind of Monster. It's the behind the scenes from Saint Anger, where literally 9 people stood around and didn't fix that fucking snare. I still
think with Tony the whole time.
It fucked with me, dude. It's fucked with me for 20 goddamn years. You don't understand this.
I don't.
That snare has fucking haunted my dreams for 20 fucking years now. Because it was released in 2003. Saint Anger was released in 2003, so that literally has haunted my dreams for 20 fucking years.
Was it? What did that movie come out?
No, the movie didn't come out in 2003, but the album did.
Oh.
It was filmed in 2003 or 02, 01, somewhere in there. But fucking, but yeah, it's been fucking with me for a long time. 2 decades.
I never watched it, but like I remember seeing like the advertisements and shit for it.
I still think to this day that they need to make a Motorhead biopic, and I need to play Lemmy.
AC/DC biopic. We need an AC/DC biopic.
That's gonna be a weird one. I mean, seriously though, we need a Motorhead biopic, and I need to play Lemmy. I will actually shave my fucking beard to play that role.
Fuck you. You will not.
I will. I will shave my beard to play that role.
You fucking liar.
No, I'm 100% on that. I will fucking shave my beard to play Lemmy.
I won't believe it till I fucking see it, sir.
I'm not kidding.
See it.
I'm not fucking kidding. Hell, I could just shave my beard into Lemmy's beard. Like, put it out there, Hollywood. If you're looking for somebody to swill Jack Daniels and play like they're doing meth and smoke all the whole movie, I'm your man.
That reminds me, we have got to get my friend Spence on this podcast. Like you don't understand, Tony. This guy never done hard drugs, like never done anything more than like mushrooms and weed and shit like that. but looks like dude literally looks like he lost the war to drugs and rock and roll. Like, like that is his fucking look. Like just fucking some dude that goes to a meeting every Sunday, fucking.
And I look like a psycho, apparently. Fucking.
You can. I mean, generally you have a happy-go-lucky disposition, but you can look like a psycho.
Yeah.
From time to time.
Especially since I got that fucking skull shaver. I'm taking it all the way down now.
You will not shut the fuck up about that goddamn thing.
I love that thing.
Yeah,
Such a great invention. Such a great invention.
You've made that abundantly clear.
Such a great invention.
Yeah, when I was in 8th grade, there was a portion of 8th grade where I was shaving my head and then bicking it. And if I could go back in time and just be like, no,
fucking respect your hair, goddammit.
You treasure it.
Because now his hairline's running away from his forehead.
Oh, dude, I had a consultation with Bosley last week, and I mean,
From Charlie's Angels?
The fucking hair restoration company.
They named a hair restoration place off the fucking dude from Charlie's Angels.
Anyways, and I still might go through with it, but they're awfully fucking proud of what they do over there.
Yeah, they're giving you your fucking manhood back. You can swim in a pool again. Because that's all they fucking do. Like every one of those goddamn hair restoration fucking infomercials, they're always just jumping into a pool or something.
It's true. Watching the water fall off their head.
Couldn't do that, bald. Bald people are not allowed in pools. Thought you should know. That's why I actually had to let my hair grow to get on the cruise. So they'd let me in the hot tub in the pool.
Oh,
I can't wait.
Anyway.
I can't wait for this cruise. This cruise is gonna be so fucking. It's gonna be so balls.
Oh, it's good. It's gonna be so fucking good. I can't wait for the podcasts, the script readings, the fucking gift shop, fucking being in the Bahamas.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have a deal for you. You cover my taxes, I'll cover gas down there. You don't want to even try to split gas in that truck. I had to fill it up 3 times.
I paid for your cruise. You should be paying for the gas anyway.
You're paying for the cruise anyway. Like, whether or not I go, you're still paying that money.
We will fight about this later.
And I'll pay for parking, which is $86.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. I just had to do it.
Do you park right at the port? Is that what you do?
Yeah, I park in the garage of the port.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I got to buy a new suitcase too because my suitcase looks like I packed you in it.
I am bringing my traditional pink suitcase as always.
Jesus. So gay. Such a fag.
When I took my daughter on our college road trip, we were checking into our first hotel, which was just up in northern Montana. We were spending a couple days like seeing my grandpa and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're going in there and my daughter's like, "Hey, do you want to change suitcases?" I was like, "Why?" She's like, "Oh, so you don't get seen with the pink suitcase?" I was like, "I have no shame, kid."
Yeah. So people don't think you're a homosexual.
I'm like, I'm in my late 30s. There's no shame here. All right. I don't care. I don't care about judgment at this point.
That gas is killer, man. Fucking that gas is killer in that truck. Like going on a long road trip, like from here to Miami, I had to fill up 3 times.
3 times?
3 times.
Jesus.
Then I had to fill up when I got back, which is fun.
3 more times?
And that truck is not at all fucking like, it's not light on the wallet when you're filling it up. Like you're just sitting there looking at it like, will it ever stop?
And so it's not fuel efficient, is it, Tony?
It's very fuel efficient. It's just the fact that, I mean, we're doing like 85 the entire way there.
Well, that's your problem.
And also too, I have to pay for all the fucking tolls because that shit's linked to my license plate.
Mm.
Because we're definitely taking the express lane down there. There's absolutely no fucking way. I'm not getting into that fucking Miami traffic. You can suck my whole dick.
We actually already talked about this. I am expecting Tony gets so enraged that he's gonna be like, "Grab that Glock, Jer! Shoot that mother! Don't be
Shoot
a bitch,
that motherfucker! That dumb
Don't
son of a
bitch,
bitch!"
Jer."
Oh, we're not gonna be on the cruise because we're gonna be eating fucking chicken melts in prison.
Oh, something tells me you watched today's fucking clips.
I was watching it while I was taking a shit.
I know you did.
Yeah.
Well, I think we got to I think it's that time, Tony.
I think it's about that time. About that time. We got to wrap it up, guys. Fucking share this shit fucking everywhere.
And if you don't share at least share the fucking TikToks or the Reels.
Yeah. I mean, dude, by the way, if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you for subscribing. If you're watching this on YouTube on Wednesday, you cheap motherfucker. You should goddamn get motherfucker. I'm running out of money and you're just sitting over there watching free shit.
Oh. But anyways, guys, until next week, we fucking love you.
And love each and every one of you motherfuckers, and we will see you right back here next week for another episode of Shut the Fuck Up. He always times it so bad. He always times it so fucking. He's always so far behind. He's like Pink Floyd's drummer. All right, it is always so far offbeat. All right,
We'll see you guys next week.
Love you guys.